And let's go back now to Ainsley McPhail, who is live this morning at Toba Centre. Tell us a little bit more about the establishment there.
Well, Rochelle, it is a center for children who have faced abuse, sexual and physical abuse. And Sergeant Jill Slobodjan joins us now to tell us about the police perspective, because we've talked clinical, there are wraparound services here, and that arm is so important. So Jill, thank you so much for being here. What happens from the law enforcement perspective?
Children and families are able to come to Toba Centre where they're able to participate in the forensic interview process, which allows us as law enforcement to collect the evidence that we need, whether it's through the story that the child has to tell or the forensic evidence that the medical piece of the house is able to collect for our investigation. We always like to collect the best possible evidence in order to build a strong case to put towards potential prosecutions. But in the Toba Centre context, we're able to do that in a way that puts the child first. Traditionally, kids are, if they're part of an investigation, are coming to a police station, which isn't a very appropriate or welcoming environment for children. So for them to be able to come to a place like Toba Centre, where it's designed specifically for the child, is really innovating, and it's special. It's a great team to be a part of.
And from your standpoint, having the medical examination just, up the hallway, is that game changing as well?
It's very much game changing. It allows the interview, the evidence that's collected during the interview to direct the medical examination, which really limits the impact on the child. It doesn't have to be as all-encompassing as it might normally be. If we're able to know exactly what the child is telling us has happened, it can again limit that impact and just focus on what can be collected as opposed to making the experience more traumatic for the child.
Well, that's just it. These are such stressful situations, both on the child and yourselves. Do you see, though, that through this process, you're able to alleviate a little bit of that stress?
For the children and for the families, as well as for all of the disciplines who are involved in these types of investigations, there is so much work to be done when it comes to child abuse, whether it's sexual abuse or physical abuse or kids being exploited online. To be able to work in a space where you're part of a team and work that traditionally can be very isolating or lonely or overwhelming, it feels very special and encouraging to come to work and be part of that team, all working towards the same goal, which is making the kids' lives better.
Mm-hmm. You're doing just that. Thank you so much for having this chat with us. We'll see you guys again at 8:06.